What's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Hello, hello, hi, hi, geekpreneur. What is going on? Welcome, welcome. Happy Monday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi, and I help folks with a job to start an online side gig and use social media to grow it. If that is you, you've been thinking about it, scratching your head, thinking, I got to do something, or you're just curious, or maybe you're serious, drop the word me in the comments, and I got you. God, I feel the lighting is, I always have something going on with the lighting. Gotta have my so one day, I'll get my own studio, you guys, and we'll be good with the lighting. How about that? I think we're good with the lighting. I don't know. It just feels weird. The lighting. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, wait. Okay, maybe that helps a little bit. A little bit. All right, let's get busy. I am live on all channels: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. So if you're dropping in, would love to know where you're tuning in from, and let's get going. I myself am from Southern California. It's a pretty great day. I love it when it gets warm. That's why I live out here. I'm not a cold weather kind of guy. Although I lived in Michigan for about 5 years, not a big fan of the cold. Sorry, you guys. I'm a Cali guy. So today we have every Monday we have a Zoom with our team in India, and we were talking. The company I work with is international. We operate in 24 countries, opening up 20 more or two more countries in the next couple of months. But we were talking to the Indian team, and a couple of things came up that I may not have thought about it this way in this format before, but I think you're going to get a lot of value from it, from maybe my thoughts, my experience in this way. So I was in the mortgage industry for 19 years. I sound like a broken record, right? I've had 38 jobs in 10 different industries, and 19 years of that was in the mortgage industry. Now, I say that because my life completely has changed, and I talk about this a lot, where you don't get restricted, but you get redirected in life. And there's a lot of times that happens, and we don't recognize the redirection. That's why we get stuck. But I've gotten redirected to this whole network marketing and online profession and space. I never thought, you guys, I would be doing this. Um, no. In fact, if I really want to be truthful, what I really thought I would be doing is being a heart surgeon. That was my thing. And then obviously that didn't work. That didn't go through. That's a whole other live. I've done a live on that, why it didn't. And then I got into the psychology world, and then I got into the business world, and I just fell in love with the business world and the mortgages and finance and numbers and percentages, all that stuff. I'm a nerd when it comes to that stuff. And but then I found myself not so long ago being very active with a network marketing company. And you may think to yourself, you may not, but if you know me, or if you, I guess, want to get to know me or get to hear my story, you say, well, why did you get into that, right? Why did you get into that? What kept you in, and what keeps you going? Aren't those the three questions? What got you in? What kept you in? What keeps you going? And I want to share that with you because they are all very d- different. What got me in is not the same as what kept me in, and is not the same as what keeps me going. They're three different things, and I call them the three P's. All right. So this may be similar for you. It may, the order may change, but I feel like these three P's are why people get in, why people stay, and why people keep going. Right now, again, the order may not be the same, but I really truly believe these are the three P's. So I'll give you my three P's and see what you think. Okay. First one is why I got in. I got into this profession, well, besides the whole fact that I was redirected by, I feel like by the good Lord. Um, why I got into this business was because of the pay, because of the profit. I didn't get into this business to change lives. I'm going to come straight up. Okay. If you're new to my channel, if you're new to my lives, you're in for a treat because I just don't sugarcoat stuff. I'm not very good with that stuff. I just like say it. If I'm going to say it, I'll be straight out transparent and say it. If I don't, I just don't. Right. So I got into for the pay. I didn't get into network marketing to change lives or to help people or to grow a team. No, listen to me. I laughed at that stuff. I'm not even kidding. Not kidding. I laughed at that stuff. I'm like, whatever. Yeah, yeah. I just want that money that these guys talk about, right? I want it. I want that money. Yeah, okay, whatever. I'll help some people. Sure, right? That was not the plan, guys. That was the plan was to make money. The plan was to make money. That was the one reason I got in. It wasn't anything else. Some of you get into a network marketing company because you want to lose weight. You like the products. You want to be around some people and have culture, right? It's not the pay. For me, it was the pay. The second thing, what kept me in, was not the pay. What kept me in this profession, this company particularly, was not the pay. What kept me in was the products. I am in love with our products, and people who know me know that about me. You could not pay me to switch my products. People have tried. People have tried challenging me, paying me to switch something as simple as a detergent or my toothpaste. I will not do it. You cannot. There's nothing you can do that I would switch. There's just nothing you can do or say that would make me switch. That's what's kept me going because I have proof in my products with me, not with 24 countries, all these people around the world. I'm talking about me right here. Can't switch me because I've seen the products work on me. That's it. That's all that matters, right? So I got in for the pay. I stayed because of the products. Because I freaking love the products, right? Here's what's so different about why I keep going. Because you get into a network marketing company, you are promised, let's just call it what it is, you're promised or you're given all these different dreams and ideas. You can make this money, right? You're given all this stuff, which we're not supposed to anymore by the FTC. You're given all that stuff, and then you're like, oh, these products are amazing, all that stuff, right? And then you don't make any money, and you're spending more than what you're bringing from that business. You're like spending $100 on products, but you're making zilch, like zero. Okay. So you got in for the pay and you're staying for the products, but you getting like the reason why you got in is for the pay and you're getting nothing. I'm talking nothing, not even $100, $50. So why would you keep going? Well, for me, the reason for me why I keep going with this profession, with this company, with this business, with these products is the fact that I truly feel and believe that I can serve my purpose through this. That's why I'm here. My company, my products just happen to be a company and products. I'm here because I want to serve my purpose. And this is the way that it gets me to do that. Now, you may be asking yourself, well, that's great. What's my purpose? I'll give you one big hint that my mentor, Ray Higdon, gave me. You help the person you used to be. I expanded that. You help the person you used to be. That person you used to be is your purpose. Is that person you're supposed to help? Abused single mom, cancer survivor. Hey, I have a shut down pancreas. My pancreas doesn't work. I've lost 49 pounds of muscle weight. Muscle weight, not fat. I've shrunk. My life has completely changed. I understand that when some people's lives have changed because of illness. I get it. I'm supposed to help that person. See, I can't get a job anymore. I am unemployable. I used to work 14, 16-hour days. I went from that to not being able to work 8 hours in an office because I never know what kind of a day I'm going to have. So I'm supposed to help those people. And that's why I stick around. That's why I keep going, because I feel like this profession, this platform is helping me to reach out to the people that I need to serve. Never said it's easy. Never said it's not going to be challenging. It's actually very challenging. It's pretty hard. I've done a lot of things, and this is probably the hardest thing I've done. It's true. But I also know it's the most rewarding because it feeds the purpose. So it's important to recognize your order of peas. Why did you get in? Was it because you got in, you wanted to lose weight, and they have amazing products? You got in for that. And then you upgraded to business because you're like, well, I like to get paid. And the reason why you keep going, that's where you got to figure this out. Can this platform help you serve your purpose? Notice I didn't say, can this platform get you a job and get you a paycheck? That's not what I said. It's not what I said. It's not what I said. Can you see this platform, this profession? I know it's hard. See, the hard gets in the way of you thinking straight. It's true. When things get hard, you don't think clear anymore. It's like you wanting to start to go to the gym. It's like it's hard. Therefore, you stop thinking about going to the gym. See, hard gets in the way of you thinking straight. Being it hard has nothing to do with it at all. Yeah, it's hard. So what? Everything's hard. What's easy? Tell me one thing that's easy. I'll wait. Just one thing. Just one thing you can think of that's easy. Everything's hard, right? So for you, you gotta see, okay, my purpose, got it. I gotta help the person I used to be. What kind of person did I used to be? What challenge did I overcome that I can help other people through that challenge overcome? And can this platform help me reach as many people as I possibly can? Because that's what I got to do. Now imagine if the order of your P's, you got in because of purpose. It wasn't because of products. It wasn't because of the pay structure. It was because you could see you serving so many people through this platform. Imagine if that was your first P. Imagine the journey then. See, I had to go the long way. I got in for the pay, stuck around because I love the products. Finally dawned on me. Got it. I get to serve. You know, getting a paycheck, you can get a paycheck, right? Serving your purpose, it's not always in what it is you're doing right now, just because it's a good paycheck. A good paycheck doesn't translate into purpose. I had a good paycheck in the mortgage industry, but that was not my purpose. Good paycheck doesn't mean it's your purpose. I've done a live before where I say pursue purpose, not paycheck. Because once you do that, it's already blessed. You see, when you do what you're supposed to do, you were put on this planet to do something. Once you do that, it's like you're blessed because that's what you're supposed to do. It's already blessed. You and I just got to figure that out. The reason why nothing else works, only one thing will work, is because that's not your purpose. All these other stuff, it's not supposed to be what you're doing. 38 jobs was not supposed to be what I was doing. I pursued paycheck all the time. Even here, I told you, I got in for the paycheck. So I want you to be aware of your P's. And I want you to really think about your P's. And I want you to arrange them in a way that makes sense to you. Hopefully, you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value from this. I appreciate you. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. If, yeah, I mean, you got to know somebody who can get value from this live. You've got to tag them here. I always say, listen, don't be stingy with sharing information. Google and Chat GPT are not. So why are you stingy with info? It's my info anyway. Tag that person. Let them get value. Share this with them. I appreciate you. Again, my name is Sean. If you're not following me, listen, I'm live on all channels: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, later on X, Threads, LinkedIn. Let's go. And I go with Side Gig Sean. My name is Sean Azimi, and I help folks with a job to create and start an online side gig and use social media to grow it. If that's you, if you've been thinking about it, scratching your head, saying, I gotta get on this online space, or you've been doing something, doesn't work, you just, hey, you may be serious or you may be curious. Either way, drop the word me in the comments and I'll get back with you after this live. With that, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.